I'm going to fold in the fresh whipped cream into the custard. Folding it nicely through. As I said before, this product now, this is called a bavaroise, chocolate bavaroise, Bavarian cream. This one here is a vanilla bavaroise. Again, I could use the flavouring of raspberries, coffee, you name it, honey, anything. What is important here now is that both of the mixes are of the same consistency. Reason being, I want to do a couple of different techniques here. Marbling effect and an insertion technique here. Yeah? Here we go. What I will do here, I'm going to pour some of this vanilla bavaroise into a mixing bowl. And I'm going to fill all of these little molds half full. The other half I will fill with chocolate. Now, once I've done these ones, I will come to the chocolate in a minute. What I'm going to do here now, I'm going to fill them, again, approximately half full with vanilla. You could have 3 different flavors. You could have, for argument's sake, chocolate, raspberry and vanilla, yeah? Or whatever. Chocolate, pistachio, coffee, any combination. Now, what I can do here, I'm now going to use the chocolate filling. Actually, I'll try to fill that a little bit more. And what I will do here, the first one, I just fill the second half with chocolate. Next thing I'm going to do, get a piping bag, a disposable piping bag for obvious reasons. What I'm going to do here, I'm going to make a very small form. When I say small, as you will see, no more than, say, 2-3 millimeters in diameter. Have a look what I'm doing here. Here, what I'm going to do is, I'm pushing that in here quite heavy. It gives me a nice marble effect. Yeah? Here again. Now, I do the same thing here. I'm pushing it quite heavy. Yeah? That squirts itself into there. Once I cut this dessert, it will look like, as I said, marble before. Yeah? Brilliant. The last one, I do a little bit different now. The last one, I'm going to use the so-called insertion technique. Don't need that much anyway. Now this time I'm going to make a slightly larger hole in the piping bag. So you can see I didn't use any nozzles whatsoever. I would say I have a hole about 5-6 millimeters in diameter. And what I'm doing this time, I'm pushing it inside and push very slowly. Later on, when I cut this in half, you will have a round ball of chocolate filling on the inside. And I could have vanilla, chocolate, raspberry inside the chocolate, and so on and so forth. Again, what is important that I don't push too hard. So if I push too hard, the chocolate filling will push itself right down to the bottom. And this is what I said at the beginning. It is important that both mixtures are of the same consistency. If one is firmer than the other, what I tried to do here will be very difficult. Now, all I have to do to those products, other than placing the bases on here, those products now have to be put in the fridge, allowed to set for 2-3 hours. If you do that in industry, there's a very good chance that you do that sort of work the day before you require these desserts. Yeah? Voila, I put them in the fridge now. That's it. Alright, the next step we're going to do, we're actually going to demold, firstly, those long bars here. First thing I do is I get a cooling wire and turn this one upside down. And I remove the mold. I will demold the individual bavaroises. I'm going to put them onto those trays at this stage. Here, the small ones. These ones are the stainless steel barrel molds. Set it very quickly in some very hot water. Make sure I take actual vacuum out of here. Go. I'm also going to demold some of the plastic cup ones. They're the ones which are going to have a texture. They're going to look like marble inside. Put that here. Now, the difference between those two desserts are that this one here has got a round ball of chocolate on the inside. This one here it has like a marble texture. Yeah? Depends how much white, how much chocolate you're going to use. Yeah? What I'm going to do, I'm going to use again some chocolate. And I'm going to use just have to give me a little spoon. Next one here. I firmly believe in simplicity. Raspberry sauce. This raspberry sauce a little bit different this time. If things happen, obviously have to clean it up. I'll actually leave it like that, I will clean that plate up.